There's entrepreneurs all over this country who would love to have a Las Vegas property and spend, I mean, at this point, Planet Hollywood is probably worth at most $400 million, right? $500 million. I don't even know because I don't know the cash flow of it because they don't publish the cash flow of an individual property. But let's just say it's worth $400 million. Some young whippersnappers, God, I'm getting old if I'm saying that, who made a couple of $1 billion in their 30s are going to go, you know what? Let's pick up Planet Hollywood. Let's reinvigorate the property. Let's put a lounge in the basement. Let's put the new pool on the upstairs. Let's get Tiesto over there. Let's do this. Let's do that. They're going to breathe life into Las Vegas. Instead, we basically have rotting carcasses belonging to a giant rotting carcass, and that being Caesars. I can't throw these aspersions at MGM because MGM still keeps it going. I mean, Mandalay Bay is fantastic. You know, Excalibur, the updated tower is great. You know, they still are keeping it going. Because they have some talent. But come on, make Caesars divest. They'll end up in bankruptcy again.
When? What's the over-under on Caesars bankruptcy?
Well, they have $900 million in EBITDA. Anyway, I say that wrong in all the financial. You don't know anything about finance because you can't say EBITDA correctly. Oh, whatever. I think they'll go for a while. You know, these large companies like Caesars and like, I think Resorts World has more of a chance of exiting the North American market quicker than Caesars. Caesars has $3 billion a year in cash flow. So what happens with Caesars is they're more subjected to two macroeconomic factors than anything else. I don't know whether you know this or not, but the capital markets are extremely constrained in the commercial space in 2025. There's no money available because fully 1/3 of the office space in North America is underwater.
Yeah.
So Caesars is subjected to the commercial money paper problem because they're in commercial money, right? They're subjected to that, and also interest rates. If a miracle happens and the commercial money markets, the interest rates go way down and money becomes readily available, Caesars could go another 20 years. If they start getting subjected to 11, 12, 13% interest rates, they're done. How are they going to pay 11, 12? They're paying, they just refloated some junk at 7.5. And I watched the junk go from 9.5 to 7.5, and I watched them quickly refinance that because the money was due, I think, next year, and they refinanced to 2031 or 2032. The point I'm trying to make is it's not about operations anymore. It's about the macro influence of the money market and commercial paper. What fun is that? Let's go back to when it was about your operations, not about the macro markets. Yeah. And it's the macro markets are dominating because the Nevada Gaming Commission allowed those two mega mergers in May and June of 2004. What are you doing, Nevada Gaming Commission? I hate to even say it because next thing you know, the Nevada Gaming Commission will put a hit out on me. You know what I mean? Is this where we're at?
I think it's interesting that how they're trying to control the narrative of squelching you.
I don't know what they're doing.
Because
I don't want to give myself too much power.
Well, but it's, to me, being a digital guy, it's the dumbest thing they could do because if you 86 me from here, that's fine. I have all this other room.
Have you read the comments on this? Every single person says, I'm never going there. I'm never going there. You could go you could go on my post and you can count up well over 100 players because it's all gamblers following me who say, I'm never going to go there. I'm never going to go because it's not a great property. Listen, it's got some positives, and I've done positive videos of it. During the AVNs, it was crowded. I felt a lot of good energy in there. I did a video on that. The rooms are clean, decent, nice. The property is very sterile. But if you like a nice, quiet, sterile place with a good, clean room, and you want to pay $150, it's a great property. Yeah. It doesn't financially work at $4.3 billion, but it's a great property for that. You have to understand something. I was in there all the time at Starbucks. I was in there all the time losing money at Crapless Craps. I was in there all the time talking to executives. You know, it's a violation. It's a violation. I'm sorry I called you out on your BS, but to me, it's a violation.
Are they the worst property in Las Vegas?
No. Caesars is the worst properties in Las Vegas. Are you kidding me?
I had to ask.
Resorts World, if I was rating from 1 to 10, Resorts World, as far as a property staying there and having an okay time and kind of being bored, it's a 7. It's a 7. When you consider price, cleanliness, views, LA 66. Ask me how many times I've been at LA 66 and went, look at this fantastic view of the strip. I've made a absolute minimum of 5 and maybe as many as 8 videos talking about how great LA 66 is. My beef with Resorts World was their capital structure and their cruelty/meanness towards players, and the fact that they don't know how to give, and the fact that they're just completely mismanaged from a casino standpoint. In other words, your casino is so boring. Also, why would you put a gigantic abandoned mall in between your casino and the Las Vegas Strip? Hi, I'm from Malaysia. I'm going to do the stupidest thing in the world. I tell people this. I've told people this on the live. I'm going to tell you. I'll tell whoever. If you gave your 9-year-old, let's go over to resorts right now. Let's go look at the corner. Let's go look at the abandoned, semi-abandoned taco shop and outdoor eating space that's outside in front of the place, right? If you gave your 9-year-old $1,000 and you said, I want you to draw what you think a casino should look like on the Las Vegas Strip for daddy, your 9-year-old is going to come up with a more compelling design than what they have on the corner over there across the street from the Wynn Encore. I guarantee it. Your 9-year-old is going to put maybe a carousel like they have at the Wynn. Your 9-year-old is going to maybe put a Ferris wheel. Your 9-year-old is maybe going to put a, what do they call that? A roller coaster. Maybe some horses. Maybe a screaming goat. Anything is more compelling than what they have going on that $40 million an acre property. Have you been there?
Oh, yeah.
What are they doing on that corner? Does anybody know? Why do they have an abandoned?
No idea.
They have an outdoor restaurant space there. It's basically an acre. You're going to tell me that you can't find 3 celebrity chefs and recreate a Lake of Dreams situation right there? Go over to Steve Wynn's place. Go take a good look at the Lake of Dreams. You're right on the Strip. Build a Lake of Dreams exactly like that with a mountain with 2 portals going up. Put 3 celebrity chefs there and figure out what the hell you're doing because you have no idea what you're doing. Am I wrong? So I want somebody in Las Vegas to tell me that I'm wrong. What is that outdoor restaurant space there? The taco place. What's there? I've seen like one customer. That Brett Torino paid $40 million an acre for the 2 acres in front of MGM.
Yeah.
He just bought directly across the street. This is lesser property, but he just bought 10 acres for $125 million. So that property in front of Resorts World is worth somewhere between $12 million and $40 million an acre. I'm going to say $20 million, back of the envelope, out of my ass number. Why do you have a $20 million piece of property laying fallow for 3 years in front? Why? Or 60, it might even be 3 acres all in. You see how this stuff makes me crazy? I want a casino executive to come in here and tell me I'm wrong.